Hey there, everybody. I know for many of you in this class that the online format was maybe not really what your preference was going to be for the fall. I know that many students, most as a matter of fact, have a preference, whether or not it is for in-person learning, whether or not it is for online learning. I know that all of us have a preference for what kind of delivery method it is we have for classes. That's why we offer, a wide host of classes, some in person, typically, some online, typically, because we know that, as a learner, you'll have your preference, and that's fine. I also have a preference. And it's also true that this fall, at least for the foreseeable future, that preference is not something we get to indulge in. Coronavirus, I think, has really made our decisions for us. And in order to stay safest, in order for us to keep you safe, in order for us to keep your family safe, in order for me to keep my family safe and myself safe, we have elected to move this course online. And I know for some of you that is going to be no big deal. And I know for others of you that's going to really create a lot of apprehension. It's going to make you feel like the kind of instruction, the quality of instruction, or the kind of atmosphere that you were looking for is not going to be delivered. And I understand that. And I would suggest that you get particularly lucky here because this course is a CIS course. This course uses me as an instructor. And what I'll tell you is that all of the tools that are available to a student for online learning and all of the tools that are available to an instructor for online delivery are mine to use and are yours to use. And what we're going to do is recreate whichever classroom environment it is that you are looking for. So these are the things that I can tell you we are going to do for fall. And what I hope is if you have any residual apprehension about anything, that we've at least started to address that here with you. And if you have any remaining questions when we're done here, ask. Just shoot me an email, shoot me a message. It's e.wolf@rockvalleycollege.edu, or just log in to your Eagle course shell, and you'll be able to see me there and message me from there. So these are the things that we are going to do in fall, which is coming up here in just the next couple of weeks. That's why I wanted to get a video out to you guys here so that it wasn't too far away removed from fall, but it wasn't so close so as to create more apprehension. So these are the things we're going to do to help you, irrespective of what kind of learner you are, a preference for classroom or a preference for online. This is what we'll do, and I think what we'll do is catch all of you by doing this. Number one, the first week of class I have in our Eagle course shells, which are not published now because you would just get a host of unwanted and unnecessary updates as I go through and improve and change based on online learning the way that our course shell is going to look. But right there in the very first module, included in the first, that has to ring, I apologize. In the first couple of things that you are going to see is going to be a survey. That survey is going to find out whether or not a balance of the class has a preference one way or another as to how we're going to meet. We have the options to meet with Zoom or Google Hangouts. We have the options to meet every session or every other session. I am going to keep online office hours where you guys are free to drop in at any time with any question and get a face-to-face kind of a response from that. So look for, in the very first session, look for that module that has a course preferences survey in it. So that way you have an opportunity to specify as part of a group what kind of preference you have for the overall class. Immediately or thereabouts, depending on how everything shakes out, immediately after that is a personal preferences survey. Rather than just be part of a group response on that, you are going to have an opportunity to tell me whatever it is that's going to make this course work best for you. And honestly, I'm going to work with you one-on-one on what we can do to help bring that to you. So if that just means videos online, I'm pointing at my Macs back here where I produce those videos. If that means videos online, great, you'll have those. If that means audio online, great, that's in there too. If that means weekly course meetings, great, we'll work on those. If that means bi-weekly course meetings, great, we'll work on those. Really, what I want to do is create an atmosphere that is going to be tailored for you. So look for that also in the first session. And like I said before, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and I really genuinely mean that, like if you are freaking out about taking an online course, message me and we'll talk about it. I want to make sure that the course that you are taking here feels as much like it was tailored for you as any other course that you have taken, because if everything else has to go kind of to shit and be weird and everything else has to change, let's make sure that if there's one dang thing in all of the universe that is cooperating, it is going to be this course. So don't worry, we are going to get through this. Whatever the group and whatever you as an individual work out with me, whatever the course feels like at the end is going to be as meaningful, as instructive, and as impactful on your education and on your career as any other course that you could possibly take. So, I would suggest that this is going to be good. However it turns out, it's going to be good. So relax. Take these last couple of weeks before class and chill out. I am in the process of finding a Vrebo so that I can take me and the family and go post ourselves up on a hill someplace by the water. I'm going to have a cigar or two every day, and we're going to chill the F out so that by the time we come back to class, everything is going to be exactly as we expect and more. So we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks, and stay safe and stay sane out there, everybody.